Hey guys, there has been news recently of needing to use an ID to verify before using the internet. I know other YouTubers have already talked about this subject, but this is my take on the whole thing. The need to verify before using the internet is just a smokescreen to distract the fact that the government wants to have more control over our lives. Their official reason is supposedly to protect the children, but we all know that isn't the real reason for all this. The actual reason for wanting such measures is that they want to control and monitor what we do in our lives. This is authoritarian, if not downright Orwellian. The lack of privacy is very concerning and contradicts the values that the West stands for, mainly freedom, the right to privacy, and liberties. The UK recent attempts of implementing such measures has already received backlash and has already been bypassed by using video game characters for their facial verification. That's another thing about all this. They're using AI to try to verify people's ages, which obviously has some problems. One, artificial intelligence is at its primitive stages and would sometimes make mistakes. The government's reliance on said technology has already been proven to be bypassed. Second, even if AI is somewhat foolproof, these measures are still dystopian and are deeply violating the rights of others. Lastly, who gets to determine the correct usage of the internet? If the safety of children was truly such a concern, then it should be the parent's responsibility to monitor the child's usage of the internet, not the government. Personal responsibility falls onto the parent that is raising said child. To outsource said responsibility to the government is not only downright negligent, but also authoritarian, as the rest of the online world shouldn't have to police other people's actions on the internet. What people do online shouldn't need to be monitored. After all, the Western world likes to criticize authoritarian governments by overtly monitoring them and violating the rights of other people's privacy. Here's no different as hypocritical to be against authoritarian. Anyways, this policy of age verification is now being implemented in the States. Since you're watching this on YouTube, the policy would be implemented on August 13th. Also, just like how the UK already implemented the age verification policy, so does YouTube, and apparently the videos you watch is being estimated the age of said viewer. Like with the UK, this is also flawed. Just because people watch certain types of content doesn't necessarily mean they fit into said age range. For example, adults can watch gaming content and not just kids, and kids can also watch mature and adult content. Like with before, the AI can make mistakes. So let's say you're an adult, but then the AI mistakes the content you're watching as childish. Well, too bad. You have to verify your age by showing your ID. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. Not everything needs a verification. So this policy is not just authoritarian, but can also be tedious if taken to its logical conclusion. Overall, this change is bad and rightfully deserves its criticism. Such measures like this makes me truly wonder if we're already in a dystopian society, in which we may no longer have our rights, let alone freedom. This current administration is arguing over the Epstein files as they turn a blind eye over this, and the rhetoric about protecting the children, quote unquote, is hollow and nonsensical, as they need to excuse their horrific policies and actions. But hey, what can I do? I'm just some guy on the internet.